Path to Freedom. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. I make it clear that I'm a narcissistic psychopath, diagnosed as such, and able to tell you this because you don't know who I am. I don't go around admitting it in my private life. That would be the action of an idiot, and I'm not an idiot. I've explained in earlier videos that I do this essentially to extend my legacy. I don't do it out of kindness or concern or caring. I have none of those abilities or traits because I have no emotional empathy. I, of course, have the ability to enable the appearance of kindness and caring and even compassion because I've learned them. And if you listen to the video, The Imitation Game, you'll understand more about that. I have created a prolific amount of material because my understanding and knowledge of my kind is unrivaled. I understand myself. I understand all of the other types of narcissists, the schools and the canterers about which I've told you. I understand our victims, why we go after you, why you behave as you do. I also explain to you why we behave with you in the way that we do so that you can understand that and make sense of what has happened to you, and most importantly of all, to enable you to find a way out of all of this, to find your path to freedom. I've done this through the creation of hundreds of blog articles on my website, narcsite.com, Knowing the Narcissist, which also moves into platforms on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. I've moderated over 380,000 comments answering questions where people have posed situations with regard to themselves. I offer detectors, so you can determine whether somebody is a narcissist, whether you're an empath, determine your traits and whether you're weaponized. I provide consultations, both audio and email, so that you can have direct involvement with me, asking questions of me, tapping into my unrivaled expertise, so that you get a bespoke response to the many questions that whirl around your mind. My testimonials bear evidence to how effective my work is. The comments demonstrate the same. I've created over 1,000 videos across all manner of different topics, and therefore you have a vast repository of information there already. You also have the Knowledge Vault, which invariably you can access in the video description to my many videos, which contains yet more information appertaining to various aspects of the narcissistic dynamic, how to understand certain things, how to deal with certain things, practical steps that you can take. And there's over 240 products there. I've also written many, many books about the subject of narcissism and its various facets. I don't tend to mention the books particularly often, primarily because this is a visual platform, and certainly with much of my work, a platform where you listen. And therefore, many people prefer their content where they can view it and listen to it rather than read it. However, there be those of you who also enjoy reading, and therefore I thought that it would be appropriate to also tell you something more about the vast range of books that I have. You can find some of them in the Knowledge Vault, and all of them are available on Amazon. Just search against H.G. Tudor, and it will bring up a list of my books. All of them are available as ebooks, and most of them are available as paperbacks, hardbacks. The books tell you more about narcissists, the type of narcissists, the interaction with the narcissists, more about our victims, and also more about me, giving you fascinating insights into my past and my behaviours. And for those of you that are interested, you can obviously see the description, but I'll take you on a quick whirlwind tour through the number of books, some of which, the titles of which you see in the thumbnail for this video. There's Manipulated, where I tell you more about the different types of manipulations so that you can understand them. Escape, how I tell you to deal with the narcissist. No Contact, which sets out in considerable detail how you can implement a no-contact regime to understand the various types of hoovers and power plays that we make to try and get you back so that you're informed. There's Revenge, another method of how to beat the narcissist. I've explained elsewhere in the video about revenge. There is the no-contact revenge, and then there is what is known as the assassin's revenge, which is written about in this book. There's Exorcism, whereby you purge the narcissist from heart and soul, where I take you through all the steps that you need to undertake to drive the narcissist out of your life. Red Flag, where I tell you 50 warning signs of narcissistic seduction, so that you can recognise that and perhaps use it to help other people. There's Fuel, which tells you all about what makes us function. Sitting Target, where I explain how and why we choose you as our victims. Black Flag, which details 50 warning signs of abuse. Chained, which tells you all about codependency. Danger, 50 things you should not do with a narcissist, which is self-explanatory. There's Ask the Narcissist, where a series of questions posed by my readers and viewers are answered in detail by me. Why, enabling you to understand more of why the narcissist behaves as he does. The Devil's Toolkit, where I explain more of the types of manipulations that we engage in to aid your understanding. Getting Out, how to prepare to leave the narcissist, where we're able to engage in some planning. This book tells you more about the steps that you can take with practical guides to enable you to escape. Black Hole, the Narcissistic Hoover, where I go into more detail about the nature of the Hoovers. Decipher, what the narcissist really means. The things that we say, deciphered for you. Smeared, telling you all about the steps that are taken with regard to smear campaigns. Evil, an introduction to the mindset of my kind. Idealized and Ignored, a compilation of various articles telling you more about narcissism. Confessions of a Narcissist, another compilation of articles explaining more. Fury, helping you understand what it is that happens when we are challenged and wounded. Your Fault, blame and the narcissist, how we engage in blame shifting and why. Outnumbered but not outgunned, delivering to you the various secrets that we have with regard to the way that we behave to help you understand more. A Delinquent Mind. This tells you more about the mind of the narcissist and the way that it works to help you understand more that's really going on inside that dark mind. Treasured and Tormented, an anthology of further articles to help you understand more. The Platinum Collection, Volume 1. This is a selection of articles that my readers determined to be the most interesting and helpful and useful, all pulled together in one place. More Confessions of a Narcissist, additional understanding to help you understand more about the way that we think. Sex, how the narcissist views sex and the role it plays in your entanglement, a groundbreaking piece of work which will enable you to understand so much of the sexual behaviour of the narcissist, a book that's regularly touted as absolutely jaw-dropping and eye-opening by my readers. From the Mouth of a Narcissist, helping you recognise the phrases that are used by our kind to aid your detection of us. Ghosted and Gilded, another anthology of various interesting articles. Narcissus Seduction. This is a series which enables you to follow the fictional tale of Ashley and Wynne, which has also been serialised in video. Narcissist Ensnared, the second volume. A Grimoire of Narcissism. More information about the various types of narcissism that exists and the relevant explanations. Fated and Feared, a further anthology. Further Confessions of a Narcissist, another anthology. Narc Tales, Volume 1 and Volume 2. These are also available as audio books, which you will find in the Knowledge Vault, but Narc Tales Volume 1 and Volume 2, if you enjoy my sardonic delivery and sarcastic observations, this takes traditional fairy tales with a spin and new invented stories which enable you to understand more about narcissism and are hugely entertaining. Jealousy and Joy, another anthology. Darlings and Demons, an additional anthology of various articles to help you increase your understanding. Beautiful and Barbaric, another alliterative anthology. Ask 2, further answers to the questions that have been posed. Adored and Abhorred, those again are further anthology of articles. Cherished and Chastised, a further anthology. Elated and Eroded, another anthology. Horns and Halos, a further anthology. A comprehensive range there for you, covering so many different topics and discussion points, which you'll find extremely interesting, all available on Amazon. And I would ask that you provide a review thereafter. There are also certain of the books which are available in Spanish and also in French, and further translations are in the pipeline. I will, of course, when time allows, be creating audiobooks of this vast range, and I have other titles which are part worked on, another 50 in the pipeline. So those of you that do enjoy reading and want to get really under the skin of my world and find out things which aren't covered in the videos, and find out more little nuggets of information about me and my manipulations and my past, alongside extending your understanding of narcissism more generally, utilize the books, dive into them and immerse yourself. Get to know the narcissist. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.